Hey everyone, this is Vishwanath Pratap Singh. So today I am going to discuss a very good problem, even differences, and this is also one of the easiest problems. And you can find this problem in CodeChef, and I will provide the link in the description. Okay, so let's move to the problem description. So in this problem, we are given an array of n integers. Okay, and there are integers from a1, a2, a3 up to an, and we have to perform some operation. And what the operation is that we have to increase the number by one. Okay, and in this, how many operations we have to perform, here we have to perform the minimum number of operations so that we can get a list of array. Okay, we can get an array in which if we will compare any of the integers, okay, in which if we will compare any of the integers, so their difference must be even. Okay, here you can see that it is written that determine the minimum number of operations you have to perform so that all the pairwise differences in the resulting array are even. It means जितने भी हम लोग पेयर इसमें बनाएंगे वो सारे के सारे even होने चाहिए. Okay, so what actually does that mean? That for example, if we are having a list of some integers, okay, so we are given an array, let's say. Okay, for example, this is array of four integers, and we are given like one is given, and second one is two is given, then four is given, then three is given. Okay, so their indexes are 0, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so what is said in this problem, that we have to find the pairwise differences. Okay, and the resulting array are even. Okay, in the resulting array are even, if that means that if we will compare these two, if we will compare these two or any of them, so the differences between them should be 0. I mean that the differences between them should be an even number. Okay, so let's compare this one. 2 minus 1 is equal to 1. Okay, so this is not an even number. Okay, so what we have to do, we have to perform an operation that we have to increase this number by 1. Okay, and then if we will compare like 2 and 4, so when we will check this one, so this is 2. Okay, 4 minus 2 is equal to 2. Okay, so this is even. Here we don't need to perform any operation. And if we will compare here this one, that here we will get 4 minus 3 is equal to 1. So we have to perform the operation on this 3, that we have to increase it by 1, so it will become 4. Okay, so here you can see that if the numbers are different, I just mean that if the number, both the numbers which we are comparing are not same, means are not even, or one is odd and one is even, so their difference between them is not even. Okay, so difference between them is odd. Okay, like 4 and 3, both one is odd and one is even, and difference between them is 1. Okay, and here you will if you will compare 2 and 1, or 2 and 3, so you will get also an odd number. Okay, and if you will see that you will get a number, an even number, if you will compare 2 and 4. Okay, so here you will get 2, and if you will compare 1 and 3, which are odd, so you will also get here 2. Okay, it means here, from here we get that if both the numbers are even. Okay, if both the numbers are even, so our resultant will be even. If both the numbers are odd, so our resultant will be, the difference between them is also odd. No, not odd, it will also be even. Okay, so what we will do here, that we will count the number of when we will be inserting these elements. Okay, when we will be inserting these integers from a to n, we will check whether that particular number is even or not. Okay, and after checking, we will take some variables like even and odd, and if that number is even, so we will increment a even number. Okay, and if that number is not even, so we will not do that. To find the minimum number of operations, what we will do, that for example, we will, let's say we will take this example. Okay, there are sample test cases, that there are two test cases. Okay, the number of integers is n, that is 2. Okay, 2 and 4. Okay, both are even. So what we will do here, we will take we will take a variable even. Okay, and then if we will check that the number which we have entered is even or odd. Okay, if it is even, so we will increment the even number. I mean, we will increment that other number. Okay, we will increment the variable even, and if it is odd, so we will increment the odd variable. Okay, and at the last we will be printing that whichever is greater than among them, so we will print that thing. Okay, for example, here you can see that firstly we have entered 2, which is even, and then 4, which is even. Okay, and here the value of even will be 2. Okay, so which one is small, and here we will having odd equal to 0. Okay, so we will print 0. Okay, in the next one, here we are taking in integers 3. Okay, so firstly we have entered an even integer, so we will increment even from 0 to 1. Okay, then there is odd, so we will increment odd. Okay, then there is even, so we will increment even again. So so if we will compare even and odd, so we are having odd less, we will find that odd is smaller than even, so we will print here odd. Okay, here you can see the explanation that how all these things happen. So let's move to the solution once. Okay, then you will definitely understand this thing. Here you can see that firstly I have taken the t-test cases. Okay, here I am entering the t-test cases, then I have made a while loop. Okay, then I have taken here two variables, odd and even, and in this I am inputting them. Actually this w of n is a while loop. Here I have defined it here. Okay, so it is firstly declaring a variable x, and then it is taking the input of that variable, and then it is doing while x minus minus. Okay, so here we are just decreasing this one. Okay, and minus minus. Okay, then we have entered same x. Okay, we have taken a variable x, then we have checked that variable whether it is odd or even. Then if it is even, so we have incremented the even from 0 to even plus plus. Okay, then odd plus plus if it is not even. Okay, after all the variables will be added, or all the variables will be checked. So after that what we have to do, we have to compare, we have to check that whether odd is greater or even is greater. Okay, if odd is greater, so we will print even. Okay, and if odd is not greater, it means odd is less, so we will print odd. Okay, so this is the simple solution. Okay, so if I will run this thing, so let me run this. So for example, oh, wait, yeah, now it is running. It is not running, I have to check this one. Yeah, now it is running. Okay, so let's take an example that we are having, I'm taking one test case. Okay, the number of elements is 5, let's say. Okay, firstly if I am entering all the odd numbers, 3, wait, oh, this is not the all odd. Okay, for example 3, then 5, then 7, then 9, and then enter. So we have to perform 0 operations. And if for the next test case I will take for example 5 numbers and all are even. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10. I'm sorry that I have been directed there. Okay, 10. So if we will perform, okay, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it is okay, but yeah, we had that one now. Yeah, here you can see that 0 operations in this one. In this case we are having 0 operations and in the next one, because I have entered only one element which is even, so definitely we have got this one. Okay, So let's, if I will just copy that thing, if I will copy all its test cases samples, okay, control C, and if I will take here like this, okay, I have just run, I'm just running it, okay, and I have just pasted it here. So here you can see the operations, these output is same, okay. Even if you wanted to check for more output, you can check, okay. And here you can, with using this submit practice button, so you can submit it, because I have already submitted, that's why it is marking tick here, okay. So thank you everyone for watching this video.